Alright, everyone. Welcome back to MidFall SpeedBall 2019. Up next, we have Road Trip Adventure 100 Stamps by HomeZz. So take it away.
Alright, hey everyone, I'm HomeZz here to run Road Trip Adventure 100 stamp category. So in this category, our objective is to get all 100 stamps in the game, which are little objectives to complete. So I guess let's get this thing kicked off. So starting off here, we got ourselves a bit of a cutscene to explain the entire story of the game. Little exposition. Basically, the president says, "I don't want to be president," and he's like, "All right, we're gonna hold a race, and whoever wins can be president."
Does
So,
that start time?
oh
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad. We're good.
No worries.
All right, so we're like, all right, we want to be president, so we're gonna head off and get on our journey to become president. So first things first, we change our radio station over from E Radio to Peach FM. Peach FM is 4 tracks, 3 of which are by the Push Kings, and one by the Waking Hours that play on repeat constantly. So, and it's
Would,
pretty much pretty community
sorry.
favorite. Yeah.
So, sorry, would you like those, the car body and car color bid wars?
Uh,
Or,
give it. Yeah, give it to me now.
okay. You have, for your bid wars, let me refresh it. Alright, so we've got a black main body with red wings and head, and it's a duck body.
All right,
So,
we got the duck body. All right.
yeah, black duck, red wings, and head.
All right. So this game uh, is what we like to call a car PG. So it's a racing game that's also an open world RPG. So we can just do this. We're gonna jump in the ocean here because why the heck not? We're a car. We're gonna. We just gotta practice for when we're becoming a duck. So what we're doing here is we're heading off to the island city in the game, Papaya Island, because there's some important items we want to get out there. And there's nothing stopping us from going there right now, so we're heading out. So, bit of ocean driving, a little slow, but it's quite the shortcut compared to going all the way around the map. And there's an item in the distance I think I need to be getting for a stamp. So we come up on here, you should be able to see it more easily now. It's a message in a bottle, so we need to get that for a stamp. And another requirement in this game is these Choro Q coins, which we need 100 of for a stamp, but they also give us some of the best items in the game when we go to trade them in. So it's very important to collect them, since we're gonna need those very important items to actually win races when we decide to do those, but we won't be doing a lot of that. Interestingly enough, we can skip a majority of the races in this game through one glitch that we will see at the end of the run. So now we're heading off to the back area of Hawaii Island, which contains some of the things we need. And we launch ourselves across, and because some glitchy physics, we're able to make it across, no problem. even though a car of this speed really shouldn't be making that jump, but we're able to take advantage through some of the quirks of physics this game has, and be able to make so we launch ourselves across. Grab ourselves a bit of a... We're going to advertise for this here coconut shop for some money, because we need some of that. Alright. So now this is where we're going to get our first important part of the game, the jet turbine. Basically, we need some rocket boosters for our car. And Sandro there, he said his wife left him. This is not a joke. He said his wife left him, so we need to go find his wife. And we're head over here, and she's hanging out over here. Green Porsche. So we gotta run into her, talk to her. And she's like, yeah, I don't know why I left. I saw a picture of myself, thought it was someone else, it's whatever. So now we want to get back there, but we don't want to have to warp all the way back. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take advantage of, try and take advantage of some more glitchy physics here. And try and drive up the wall here and get back into the cave, because developers didn't program that you could drive up walls backwards. They only check for going up walls forward, so we're just gonna yeet ourselves up like that, and we're gonna head right back over to get ourselves some jet turbines. And he gives us our jet turbine, and we get our first stamp of the game. We'll warp ourselves back to Peach Town. And equip our jet turbine. So now we're gonna head off. We got some important things to do and see most of the world. It's time for another collectible. We got grab these picture shops. So there's 100 picture shops in the game that we have to step in and get our picture taken at every single one for one stamp. So don't worry guys, Duck's coming later. We stop at Cloud Hill. Not too far into the run here, so we'll be getting that when we get there. Now we're taking a bit of a Sunday drive over to Fuji City. Ah, yes. Ugh. Yeah, this game likes its quirky physics engine. For sure. Pick up some good old picture shops over here. This area is a bit of a hot spot. Yeah, you know, maybe they didn't include a physics engine. It's hard to tell, really. Sometimes it really doesn't feel like it. We got ourselves another one collectible. We got, thank you, road trip, thank you. Anyways, 7 gemstones to collect for another stamp. So, game's a bit of a collectathon, but we gotta have something to do. Yeah, I believe the Peach FM body you get from the gemstones. Correct. Alright. So yeah, currently the car is still a little crazy to control, since we have basically the starter parts still outside of a jet turbine. So it's a little rough since we're going at speeds that the steering and tires really shouldn't be handling. But we're gonna make it work. So now we're gonna take our nice trip across Island Bridge here. As we head ourselves over here to Fuji City. Stop here in our Q's factory just to unlock our fast travel point. And we're gonna move right along. As we'll be coming back later. We just gotta go collect some important items to assist us with our adventures. But we do need to stop in here as we unlock a minigame that we will be able to fast travel to from later from our garage. As we head over here to the highway section. But it wouldn't be a road trip if we don't follow the game's rules, so we're gonna drive under the highway. As we get ourselves right here, because game gave us some coins to reward us for deciding to drive under instead. So we head our way off to the next city. Yes, quick picks are probably one of the most annoying stamps in the game. Or most annoying stamp in the game. So grab our second coin here under the bridge, or under the highway. And we're gonna break off here as next city comes onto the horizon. But and here we have probably the most important city in the game, my city. So basically, as this guy's but tells us, they're trying to build a city here, but no one knows it exists. So he's gonna have us go around and tell people that they should move here instead, and in return we get ourselves a free garage. So that's very generous of him. But we are on the move still. We're gonna head ourselves over to Sandpolis. Just head straight there, because why the not? But first, we're very narcissistic. We have more pictures to take. So we need to run into this guy here. He's one of my city people. He wants to go build a tower, so we'll go tell him to head over there. As we go another picture shot. Couple more picture shops, and then we'll be buying our first part of the game, which is one of the few parts we actually buy in this run. This is kind of a recent routing change. By recent, I mean summer of 2018 is when we had this routing change. Before, we used to buy a full set of parts before to early in the run, but now we make more use of free parts and the jet turbine to just basically carry us through the early game until we get all of the coins, which then give us a full set of the best parts in the game that at least can be obtained before we end the run. There are some end game dev parts basically. Alright, alright. I'm gonna head over here. To the cake shop. But we don't want their sign. It's not important. We got a better sign. We like coconuts here. But we will take the coin. Because we need that. And we have Diane here. He wants to go build a maze, so we'll go tell him, hey, it's free real estate over there. As we get caught on some bushes, thank you. Good old road trip. And another My City person over here. Good. We're going to head over to the Wild West side of San Polos, as we have some items to obtain. So, rank here. His dad gave him a toy gun. He doesn't like it, so we're going to take it from him. And we got a toy gun. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we got it. And apparently someone's stealing tires. Whatever. Maybe we'll find them. I mean, we will, because we want free stuff. So we're gonna go grab ourselves a bit of a thief. Right over here. He's like, oh no, you caught me, what will I do? And he just goes and turns himself in. We're the best cop ever. And for our efforts, we're rewarded with a stamp. But we're not done with him yet. We're gonna head right back over. And he's not in jail. He's still here with the tires. And he just gives it to us. Perfect. We'll take a free set of the best off-road tires. Grab ourselves a coin. And we're gonna equip those tires right now. Basically, we're grabbing ourselves free handouts. So now we got our off-road tires. We're gonna head to our garage so we get back to my city very quickly. Should say hello to our toy gun. Head right out. And as you see, there's a couple more buildings here because we told people to come here. And we're gonna say hello to Diane. And we're gonna do his maze race. Because at the end of this, he gives us one of the better engines in the game for free. So, very generous of him as we contend with the physics here on slopes. Yep, it is random. There are long, short versions of this course. Pretty RNG. So, basically just this race is we race on the course, but at the beginning we're shown a plate of colors, and we have to memorize it. As we race along the course. Should have the last one coming up. Or the last one. And boost ourselves to the finish. And we get ourselves an engine. So now we got ourselves a good engine. We can continue on our journey to check out basically the entire world. Equip our engine, and we're off. So if you remember at the beginning of the game, we stopped in a house real quick. Basically, we started ourselves a bit of a trading side quest that basically takes us on a wild goose chase around the world as he tries to find a magazine. So our first stop for the trade quest is right here. Pop in. Some dude wants a superhero card that we got, so he gave us a doll. It's whatever. And we're gonna head ourselves off to the next city. Take the highway this time. Get ourselves a nice view of the ruins over there. I believe the trading side quest rewards us with the F1 body. The train body comes from the rally. Which, I don't forget, we will be getting the duck. We do make an early stop at Cloud Hill, so normally the duck body comes at the end of the game, but we will grab it then. So we should have it for a good portion of the run. But for now, we're gonna roll with our lunchbox van that we send at 200 miles an hour, because who wouldn't want a 200 mile an hour lunchbox for the time being? So now we're here, Chestnut Canyon. Got ourselves some tight turns coming up as we try to contend. Got an NPC to dodge here. We swing ourselves up around to the Q's factory. Grab ourselves our fast travel. So we now got the second part of the trading side quest coming up. This guy right here, Wild, gives us a relief, whatever that is. I believe there should be a coin around here. We'll grab it later. It's whatever. Or no, actually, I should have grabbed it. Hold up. Yeah, there it is. I was off by one building. Alright. Alright, so now we're gonna head off to our next city. But we have my city people right here. We got Saucy. She wants to build a park. Nope, not talking to you. Or you. Yeah, alright. Out of our way. We got places to be, people to see. As we head off to Mushroom Road. As we get our first physics launch from going too fast. We give ourselves a bit of a wee in chat. Take a quick stop here. Try to sneak in our Q's factory. But now we're gonna head ourselves over to White Mountain, one of our last little fast travels we got, and contains probably one of the more important items in the game. But first, a picture shop, of course. A picture shop and some coins. So we now have to contend with some corners that are very prone to launching us over here, I've noticed. So we might have another fun launch. Right there, there it is. Straight into the wall. And get ourselves a picture shot. Just now, we got ourselves some quests to start. Policeman here has a brother in the lighthouse over in St. Paulo, so we'll have to go give him a bit of a visit later. Then we'll grab ourselves a fast travel point. Here at the Q's factory. And go get ourselves probably the most important item in the game. As we start ourselves another side quest. Deliveryman here, he slipped, damaged the steering. So we got a package delivered for him out in Peach Town, so we'll go do that for him. We crave stamps. It's our lifeblood, basically. Got another building to grab here. Shop checkout. Yes, coin radar. Very important. Hopefully, eventually we should get to a point where we don't need this, but we obviously need to get it at some point, so we might as well grab it to make things easy on ourselves. As we grab ourselves some bit of out of the way buildings here, so we don't have to come back and do these later. And we get confused for someone's grandson. We get ourselves a nice Christmas tree. Get in the holiday spirit. But we gotta head ourselves down to the lower part of here of White Mountain.
Welcome, one and all, to Dimension 20. Our cast of players will assume the role of heroic adventurers embarking on a dangerous quest. Our story begins with 6 freshmen on their first day of school.
And we gotta check out these very identical looking houses as we launch ourselves right in front of his door. But a bunch of skylines sitting in their houses, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, nothing really suspicious. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Safe? What? Who's talking about a safe? As we got my city person. He's gonna go set up probably the most useless my city building. He's got a bank for your money. For some reason, they decided to put that in the game. Fairly useless. But as we head over here to our last house, we see Big Boss Man Cadle. He's like, I got here a safe. Very valuable item in the safe. If you can crack it, I'll give you the item. And if you were paying attention, you might have picked up the code. $8361. Whoa. Oh. Did I get that? I might have. Wow, I framed perfect paused with that coin because it canceled out the coin collect noise. That was something. But now, if you'll check out the map, we got flashing yellow dots telling us where coins are. As we're not gonna start catching a lot of stamps here. So we got Kevin, we take him home, we get a stamp. Grab a coin, grab a quick pick. Head over here. Deliver ourselves the package. Get a stamp. Grab a coin. And right here we have one of the few on-ground collectible items that isn't a coin. We got ourselves a wallet. We're gonna go pick that up. as we run into bar through here. Get out of here, guy. Come on, let me go. Thank you. So we do have the stop at every building because for some reason we have a stamp for every city, which includes going to every building in the city. Oh, shoot. Smashed the wrong button. Alright. But we return the wallet and just head right back over, and he gives us a voucher to turn in at the radio station for a prize, which we will go do later. Gonna head ourselves over here. Say hello to Axel. He wants to go be a police officer, so we're gonna go tell him my city needs a police officer. Oh, Gonzo, get out of the way. Yeah, we could reverse into the station, but we do have to hit the parts shop, so it's easier to just not try and turn ourselves around. But all it requires is just heading back into the police station after turning in the wallet at any time. Got ourselves that coin. Oh shoot! So many different buttons to mash, but there's extra triangle, depending on what chopper we want. We gotta get ourselves this picture though. I believe I forgot the coffee shop. So we're gonna peek over here, real quick. No, I don't care which coffee shop. I'm a coconut man. We're gonna stop ourselves in the bar here. Bars are important items when you're doing casual playthroughs because they tell you location of every coin in the game. Because some of the coins are a bit out of the way, as we'll see here in a bit. But coming up first, we got another quick pick, another coin, and then we got ourselves first minigame of the run. Right here in this hill. First, you gotta jump into first person cam here to find us this coin. Nice soft landing. As we come up with our first minigame, barrel dodging. So the objective is just reach the finish line without hitting a barrel. And there we go. So we cleared barrel dodging. Which then gives us the perfect cycle to say hello to Ramsey here. He's gonna go set up a body shop in Peach Town. Head over this direction. Because we got some houses to visit. Just pretty useless houses. This is start area, so they're kind of trying to do some world building here. This guy is like, President's crazy, he's doing a race. I don't really care. That's basically what he said. So head over to the peach farm here. Tell him his farm is very nice. Get ourselves a local peach wine. That totally is not a butt. And we got another quick shop. Don't actually need to stop that house. We'll get that later. So look, code in here. We head over to quick shop number 1. I don't know why it's out here instead of right next to the Keys factory, but I'm assuming they did it in the order they placed them. Because right here is number 2 as well. So I'm assuming they built the map, probably started out here. As we head over, bump into the tree. Was that too high? Did I really get? Alright, alright, hold up. Give this another shot. Basically, what we have to do here is we gotta bump into the tree at a decently high speed, because we get ourselves a peach that we gotta grab. For James, give him the giant peach. And we're gonna head off this way. Way out of the way. For what reason? The coin, you ask? Well, you'd be right. Out here at the end of the river, there is a single coin lurking right here. Way out of the way from the map. But they also throw us a bone, give us a picture shot. So we can at least refuel here. But we're not done yet. They really wanted you to explore this game, but this is a fairly empty map, but they put coins out here. So we gotta come out here. So we try to not fling ourselves into the ocean. But we're not done yet. We gotta go even further along. Try to take a coast drive here. Jade's making us wait. As we find ourselves a coin right there. We got a bunch of coins out in this section, but there will eventually be more landmarks to look at. We go searching for coins and other objectives. I'm gonna head over here, got ourselves a quick pick to grab. Duck's coming up here soon. Once we get this section finished, we're gonna be going for Duck. Don't worry. Duck's coming up real soon. We just gotta get these coins and a stamp out here. As we head over here, basically, essentially one of the last few things in this area. As this guy tells us to count the windmills, but we're too smart for that. I have a strategy guide. Ah, shoot. Mashed too much. But should be 22 windmills, not one. That's right! He's so ecstatic that we counted his windmills, but no one tell him. What's for quick fix? Yeah, basically, there shouldn't be any cleanup for quick fix. They should all be routed into they're all included in the route, so there shouldn't be really any cleanup for them. As we're now gonna head over to Pie Island. Since we got everything back there done, so we're gonna head back over here. So we're gonna get a few things cleaned up now. As now making this jump should be a piece of cake, because we can just neum across. And we're gonna grab some of our coconut money. Grab that now, so we need that. And we're gonna do back section of papaya here. As first, we're gonna talk to Minerva, give her that letter in the bottle that we picked up as we first came over here. Grab ourselves a white flower, a coin, and we're just gonna run in the street as there's someone sitting here. He's gonna talk about this 2,000-year-old tree. I think the tree's a bit of a boomer, if you ask me. Telling stories and crap. Yeah. We're gonna go to this quick pick shop. Oh, hello physics. Don't know why I decided to turn us around there. What the heck is happening? Alright. Got ourselves coin. Oh god. Yeah, these houses. That's a bit of a jank plane. You can get stuck in that pretty easily. So we're gonna honk at this guy, wake him up. He's like, oh wow, you woke me up. I've been sleeping for like 3 days straight. I'm gonna go back to sleep now, goodbye. But we get a stamp. What we need. And now we're gonna do attempt to make a bit of a yeet. Perfect. Send ourselves right over here to this tiny island. Grab ourselves a quick shop and a coin. Yeet and greet. And we're gonna head up to Cloud Hill via Rainbow Road, Budget Rainbow Road. And we will be getting the duck body while we're up here. Yeah, okay. So an interesting quirk in routing here is the PAL version wouldn't actually have enough money to buy a part there that us on the NTSC version can drive, because being in kilometers makes you more money. But normally they'd have enough money for that, but because we're in miles, not kilometers, the game actually has those as different distances for the PAL version. So, fortunately, we can't take advantage of that, but while we're here, we're gonna get the duck. We're gonna take his quiz. How many coconuts are on the ground? 3 coconuts. But we got more to answer. We're gonna head right back in. Nanaha is the name of the princess. Fuji City. We haven't met her yet, but we will. And we're gonna head one back in. He's got one last question. It is a green roof on the paint shop. And we answer all his questions correct. As we know, Warbo sells out to Fuji City. And let's equip some parts. Quack. And let's go. Duck time. Alright, we'll get that at the paint shop here in Fuji. Oh, come on. Quack, quack. Alright, we got ourselves a coin to get over here real quick. Oh. Yeah, throw ourselves off Island Bridge, because take a slow descent. As our coin is right over here. And send ourselves over to... Oh god, I'm gonna have to change the duck meter, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't have the duck meter because it doesn't have a clock on it. And the clock's gonna be kind of important for this section, because there are some time-based events, specifically 2, that take place at nighttime. So we're gonna have to say... I'm gonna have to grab this coin, we're gonna have to say... an unfortunate goodbye to the duck meter. But we will be keeping everything else. Because we need ourselves a clock. Kind of unfortunate that a duck meter doesn't have a clock. But we'll make do. Someone's dealing with crows. Tell them to get a dog. Apparently there's crows and dogs in this car universe. Are they cars too? Is it like a dog car and some dog crow or car crows? But whatever. We'll just pop right back in. And he gives a policeman club. Alright, cool. Pop into the parts shop here real quick. Yep, doesn't matter what we tell him. But I don't want to move the cursor, so we'll just go with the first option, which happens to be the dog. But up next, we got ourselves another minigame. Straight up ahead here. So we got ourselves the sliding door race, which the most important part for this part, doing a casual run, was you'd want some top tier brakes for this. But who needs brakes? We have the king himself as our brakes. So we're gonna head right behind him and just slam on the brakes, and we win because he just does a dead stop. And apparently we win because of it, because we're right behind him. Easy clap. Guys, we're gonna start doing most of what Fuji Sadie's got going on now. Rigged in the favor of Duck Car. She's alright. Here's the princess. We're gonna say, alright, we'll be friends. Yeah, I don't know how the game just decides who wins that in that situation. Will you be my friend? Yes. Never speak to again. Yep, pretty much. We'll take your gold ornament though. As we're gonna find ourselves another minigame here, but we're not gonna do it right now. We got more important things to do as a duck in water. Sneak into a noodle shop. I think it would have been more appropriate as a tofu shop, but that's just me. As we're actually going to do another part of the tricky side quest right here. And he's going to give us an autograph because he's an actor apparently. You're going to see if we can bump into Brian the fire truck real quick. We'll get the rest of this area later, as it's kind of on a time-based event. Then we got a body shop here. But we got the best body we need. We got the duck. Wait. Actually, nope. I'm crazy. Not reading my own notes. We're gonna end this section with the paint shop, which then will become our beautiful black and red duck. But we got some other things to do as we clean up the cliff section of Fuji. Then we'll grab ourselves a paint shop. As whoa, cut the corner a little tight there. Coin, however you want to pronounce it. But this is probably the most important Chorokyu. Most important car from my city, as they will be giving us our rewards for collecting all those coins, Chorokyu coins. Oh shoot, save it. Alright, we're good. Gotta be a little careful in this section. Don't want to launch ourselves into the ocean. But we got some houses back here to pick up. As he gives us a trumpet horn. We got, which is probably almost one of the best horns in the game, but my personal favorite. But we got some quacking to do. Now we're going to attempt to not launch ourselves in the ocean. Go, 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 go. Oh. Ah, shoot. Okay. Do the backup. Go around the other way. Not a huge deal. some reason they decided to put a section where you got to be driving along their stupid inclines. We already got under bridge coin, actually. We did it pretty early after warping back to Fuji here. Yeah, we gotta go slow to contend with these slopes. Go around the corner here, which is probably the most scary part. Eventually, the further we go, this will level out. Go a little bit faster here. Swing ourselves around. He's like, wow, no one comes out here. I can see why. You live on a literal cliff. With the road not drivable. But grab ourselves this quick shop. And let's go get this duck painted. Straight along here. Alright. So let's do black. And red. And let's do red wheels. There we go. Perfect. I'm assuming that's what you want. I think that's... We got ourselves our duck. Perfecto. Alright. Good. Good. Grab ourselves a quick pick shop. And we're gonna head ourselves over to Sampolis. As I'm going to check the time here on the clock, in-game clock. I believe we head out this way. This should be late enough. Maybe. Not quite. Oh, it is late enough. Maybe able to see in the distance. But this game's just about to get a little weirder. Not to mind, we're a duck car with rocket boosters and a coconut sign. There's a UFO here. So we're gonna go say hello. As I speak in literal gibberish, we're gonna just say, yeah, whatever. Although I'm pretty sure either option works here. But we're gonna make a first contact. And because the clock is a good time, we actually will warp right back to Fuji. As it should put the clock at a perfect time for what we need to be doing. Yes, 1 AM. Perfect. So we're gonna head over to this section of Fuji City. As we complete the other time-based event. Which requires us to be up here at basically after midnight, I believe is the time frame. Alright, fortune teller, how's this luck gonna go? How's this run gonna go? Excellent luck. We take those. Had our fortune told, we got that excellent luck. Perfect. Nothing can go wrong now. So we're going to grab all of these coins, quick picks. Before the big reveal. Are we still PB pace? No, I don't think we're on world record pace, unfortunately. Yeah, so this guy's asleep, so we're just gonna shove him out of the way, and the box opens. Woo, scary. I will admit this section actually freaked me out as a kid, and I never did this because I was that bus guy freaked me out so bad. But someone was kidnapped. We saved her. We're saving the world. And we grab ourselves 2 stamps as we got the last house in Fuji City. But we're not done quite yet. We got picture shop and one more individual here driving around the lake. He sounds like he's in need of some free real estate. Hello, sir. I'm here to tell you about free real estate. Perfect. As we then jump in the lake for a coin. As we're now gonna head out to St. Paulos to start doing some objectives. This guy's making mini towers. They're not selling, and he's just gonna give us one. Perfect. Stamp. Give me that. But we got some houses to visit. Not painting. We're good. We just need to be in here. Body shop. Hello. Goodbye. Alright. I'm gonna head over here. So we're gonna go past Butch's house. We got some quick picks. And the lighthouse back here. If you remember, we had to come check on this guy for his brother out in White Mountain. So, obviously we're gonna need that stamp. Just gonna be throwing ourselves in these pictures. I was like, take our picture, and we just drive out. Before we hop in here, though, we're gonna sneak around the back. We need our precious coins. As he thanks us for showing up and being like, hey, hello. But we're gonna jump in the ocean back here. So believe it's off to our right. Yep. We're gonna go forward a bit. As we got a bit of a coral reef back here, as it hides some secrets, we got ourselves a coin. And that gemstone. Now head ourselves back. Start working on the main area of St. Paulos. I missed a house. It's on the left. So, you got some houses, yeah. Hello, Bob. Goodbye, Bob. Hello, Sebastian. Yep, whatever. Highway race. We'll take care of it at some point. This guy, he's like giving the hint about the aliens, because normally they're hard to find if you don't know the timing. If you don't know the time of day that they're there. So he's your hint. So basically now we're going to be cleaning up basically most of San Polis. We got a lot of things to grab, houses to be in, people to talk to. So now, coming up is what we used to have as one of the most annoying parts of this run. But with recent routing changes, we actually don't need to worry about this as much. So right in this yellow building here is the casino, where you can play roulette. With the, basically with the old route, we used to have to come here basically early in the run and get two, like, we bet on exactly one number, and have to get a lot of money so we can buy early game parts. But now, that isn't very necessary, so we just gotta pop in and play it once. Win or lose, doesn't matter anymore, so... Very handy for this 3-hour run that we don't have to rely on this somewhat RNG section. There's strategies we have to put it more in our favor, but it's not ideal, so... But with some handy routing by France, a Portuguese runner from this game, we have phased it out of Hundo Stamp entirely, which is very incredible. That this is probably the smartest route 100 Stamp has actually had throughout this game's entire history. So shout out to him. Basically, ended up shaving 10 minutes alone with just changing the routing. Didn't find anything new, just changed the route up to not have roulette, and lo and behold, we saved like extra 10, 20 minutes. Okay, come on, coin. Yeah, ended up saving 10, 20 minutes off the run. Soccer ball to deliver. It's whatever, we got it. Head out this way for some coins. It's over here. Turn right around though. Very important to grab these coins. Oh, alright, cool. Get yourselves in this picture shop. Take a stop over in the bar here. What's the lore for this game? So the president of the entire world decides, man, being president's boring. I'm stuck in a room. I don't get to do anything. I have a great idea. We're gonna hold a World Grand Prix, and whoever wins can be president. So we want to become president. So we're gonna become president, but we ain't gonna win no World Grand Prix because we're speedrunners. We got better things to do other than race. Oh, hello. I need you. I forgot you were over here. So we're gonna use a pretty big glitch to just skip basically two-thirds of the racing. Because why not? Why would we race in this racing game? We got better things to do, like coins. only seen one. Oh no, he's cheating. Right. We're getting close to finishing up San Paulo here. Just gotta finish the highway section. Yeah, so we do skip a large portion of the duration. 2/3 might be a little bit of an overestimate, but basically to 100% of this game, you actually only need to win. With current known glitches, you only need to win one specific race, and the race is to unlock it, and then you can become the president, and you'll get, and then whatever races that specifically stamps are required for. Wait, I think I was here. Ah, well, we'll take a few second time loss. Head ourselves into this section. Around this nice clover junction that they made. So we got some quick pick shops, some coins. Pick up. Hello coin. They're basically I mean, I like it. It's just like a lot of the map in this game, it doesn't really serve much of a purpose, but it looks nice. I want to say like 50% of the open world is actually not necessary, but like the map is huge. It's just mostly dead space. Like for a game that came out in 2002, this is a huge open world for like early PlayStation 2 and a budget PlayStation 2 game at that, but like yeah, most of this isn't necessary. It is very, very empty. But it's a driving game, so, you know, sometimes you just gotta kick back and enjoy. Coin right here. And now we gotta go through ourselves in the ocean. So we're just gonna drive right through a metal barrier, like so, and spin ourselves into the ocean. As maybe you'll see our coin back there. And slow down, come on, and grab that. Work ourselves the garage. And we're gonna turn in some coins. So head over here, say hello to Coiny. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and we get ourselves some big tires. And some other knickknacks that we don't care about just yet. We're gonna become a monster duck. As we fix the camera glitch. We have now become the ultimate being. So we're gonna go grab ourselves some more coins. Yeah, these tires are very important actually. They allow us to access some of the more hard to reach areas of the game that almost essentially require these. So we head out here for our coin. To grab this, and we're gonna head off to White Mountain. Untitled Goose ain't got nothing with me. I don't know, man. I'm pretty powerful. Look at this menacing being. As we're gonna start cleaning up some of White Mountain here. I'd be terrified if I saw this thing on the road. I don't know about you guys. I was waiting for NPCs. Walk cycle? Drive cycle? We got an NPC we need to talk to. He'll jump down the ramp over here soon. Maybe he'll be over here, so just keep an eye out for him. We'll wait right down here for him before we continue on, because it's hard to hit him at a... Oh, perfect time. Hello there. Yep, part shop for my city. Very important. We're gonna need him there. Alright, we gotta grab this coin without falling off. It's very hard because we can slip and slide. Perfect. So we're gonna hang around the mountain area a little bit. Some coins on cliffs and stuff. Hello. Oh. Hey. Hey. As we're coming up on another minigame here, ski jump. Which we are going to do right now, so we're going to make this duck fly. Alright, we're going to the ski jump. So on the ramp, and here we go. Got what we need. And plop. New record. And we got ourselves a stamp. We will be getting the wing set here actually soon. We're gonna head out this way actually. So speaking of things that are hard as a kid, I never figured out that you have to go back here. I never found this stuff. We're over here. Yeah, there's like no reason to be out here other than the game. Just you have to go to the bar, discover like go through some like cryptic like oh go this way and there'll be coins out there and you'll be like there's nothing out there. Well, they put coins out here. 200 IQ. And it's the only reason to be out here. So we gotta watch our fuel here. We're gonna need some of that still. So we're gonna could be going faster. We got fuel to save. And we're gonna have a bit of a hard jump coming up. So I'm gonna head over this way. I'm gonna need bumper cam for this, potentially. So we can get ourselves lined up. So normally to get to that cave there, there's a long winding tunnel we have to drive through, and if we make this jump, we get to skip that. So, alright, savable, because we can drive on walls. And in we go. Perfect. Yes. Long, narrow, whipped, winding cave that's just annoying to drive through because you clip on the walls constantly. It slows you down. Screw that. We don't need that. But now, as you see, gravity is only a suggestion. Yep. We'll launch ourselves right down here. Got ourselves a temple. We're gonna head in here. Grab some parts that we're gonna use for like 20 seconds. And get a wing set and some propellers. Which allows us to drive better underwater. Which we really only need here. So we actually have an NPC we need to talk to back here. This is supposed to be like the spooky part of the game, apparently. They're like, ooh, it's a ghost. Why is there a ghost down here? We talk to him, he's just like, I just like driving underwater, bro. I'm not a ghost. Whatever, we take a stamp. As we have a gem and a coin to collect. Do some careful driving. They are no problem. Oh, shoot. Oh, the physics fun slider. Yeah. Basically, the whole point of this, the spoiler kit is to let us control how much gravity affects us. As we can tune the wing set up and down if you still get the meter. Basically, we can have less gravity or more gravity. It's very cool. So we jump into the lake here, and there's a goddess under here, because why not? So I think that's a Mazda 6 or 767. So yeah, that's a pretty goddess car. Thing of beauty, if you ask me. As we launch ourselves out of the lake. All right. As we're now gonna be cleaning up the rest of Mushroom Hill, which is basically filler town. There ain't much actually going on here. As we pick up mini games, fast travel to later, quick picks, few coins we got. Like I said, there's already all the houses, but we got picture shops, which is I'm pretty sure outnumber the houses. Alright, up over here. Second worst minigame? I mean, I'm gonna go with third worst. I'm still gonna put Lava Course and Rainbow Jump as worse than it. But yeah, golf's a little questionable. But at least in World Record Run, I got basically perfect golf. So I'm kind of happy with the golf I got in the world record run. It's probably the best game of golf I played in this. So now we got a bit of an annoyance here. This gem's, you're not supposed to actually research that. You're supposed to have a special part, the jet skis. But oh shoot, wrong word. Whatever. You're supposed to have the jet skis to jet ski into it and float on top of the water. But we're just gonna throw ourselves at it and pick it up. Actually, since we're here, yeah, you're supposed to use the jet skis to get that normally. Since we're here, I believe we've one last timed event to grab. One last timed event to grab. Right over here. Very important to just grab this when the timer is right. He's asleep, and we wake. He talks in sleep and gives us a fire truck body. And now we can head up to Chestnut Canyon. Yeah, low courses, easily the worst. For sure. But honestly, with figuring out that racing tires are actually the best for golf, golf actually got a little bit easier, in my opinion. Alright, so now we got a rock climbing minigame to do here. But we like abusing physics here. So we're going to get ourselves lined up real quick. And we got ourselves a bit of an incline plane. And you know what we do with those. Bam. 20 seconds in a minigame that's supposed to take 2 minutes. Rock climbing. We'll have to come. If you blinked, you probably missed it. But we'll be back because we have to do it a second time. For some reason they make us do that a second time with a time limit, but we were too cool for that. As we're gonna head back into this river here. As we have a coin to grab, line up. Now we got houses to grab. Yep. Giving them a spiel about coins. We don't really care. We got a lot of coins already. These bartenders don't know coins. As we get ourselves a model train. There was a reference to Thomas the Train Engine in there, which I thought was interesting. Or Thomas the Tank Engine. And so when people are roasting us for not being better in races, like, come on, we haven't even raced yet. It's like, come on, cut us some slack. We haven't even participated in a race yet. No bully. And there's your hint about the goddess in the pond. For some reason, it's all the way out here. Got a bit of driving around to do. little bit of. Give me that. Perfect. As we go to. So this Gene the comedian, he's like, I need a funny phrase. So we're just gonna scream at him. He's like, wow, this sounds sounds amazing. And as a little Easter egg, all the residents around here will now also just use that phrase. Everyone just starts screaming at us now. It's great. Hello, Raiders from Zephyrian. Glad you can join us on our Sunday drive here. I feel like I'm not gonna get tripped up. There's a quick pick shop here that I always forget, so we're gonna run into the tree after a physics launch. Grab that picture. Are you who we're looking for? No, we're not. Yep, he just screamed at us. Art's an explosion, guys. This doesn't look like what I expected. Yeah, this game really does a number on your expectations. Oh shoot, I missed the coin. No matter, we'll just drive back up the wall. Grab it. Now we have to grab one last person. Over here, I believe it is right over there was that guy. You there. Stop. Nope, you're Mojo. God. This is the only annoying NPC to find for me. Oh. Should be one of you two. Which one is it? It's you. No. Ah, here we are. There we go. Perfect. Alright. I just realized I forgot one thing. We forgot a part of the stadium trade because our quest out near my mountain. You gotta make food? Don't worry, we got, there's still more RTA ahead. This is... Oh, come on. There's still more road trip adventure to be had. We're basically just about hitting the halfway point here. There is time. Do not fear. But we're gonna go turn in some more coins because we want to be a faster duck. We want to be a faster duck. So we're gonna go attempt to get indoors and get some faster parts. 70 and 80. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Hyper chassis, hyper gears. Talk to this guy. And he's gonna give us a musical instrument because he's got nothing better to do. So now we're just gonna throw ourselves off. We don't. We want a fast way down, so we're gonna take the fast way off. And now we got the rest of Papaya Island to clear up. So let's get started. There's community's favorite NPC, John. Everyone loves John. We have a John emote. He's in all of our hearts. We love him. We're gonna knock out these houses real quick. We got a minigame here. Play some beach flag. So let's turn around real quick. This is a very simple minigame. It's just turn yourself around and run for the flag. And we got it. And we won. We get some rewards. But what we care about most, stamp. Give me that. So NPCs I gotta keep an eye out for. Not you. It's like 3 NPCs I gotta talk to around here. So hopefully we'll run into their cycle. There's one. Nori, 1-7 paint shop. Michael. Michael, right here. Perfect. Hello, Michael. He's gonna tell us about a guy who funds fake bears, and this is important. This is incredibly important that that guy hunts fake bears. For some reason, this police officer talks to you. He's like the only one. There's another NPC we're waiting for. Oh. Oh my god, he just said John. No, I came to race. Yeah. The specific text is you have to hit for that stamp. See another NPC coming up that we need to talk to. Even the NPCs know John is a cool guy. Yeah, he's a Renault 5 Turbo. You know, that's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna wait for this NPC to come across the water. You might see him in the water there. She's about to make her appearance. Hello there. Yeah, how's it going? But meantime, we got a minigame to play. Let's do some fishing. How do cars fish? Well, they jump in the water and we drive into them. Gotta catch some fish PNGs by driving into them. Everyone loves fishing. Alright, yeah. We just gotta drive into 20 PNGs of fish. And we're good to go. There's no time limit. This is like... The only thing stopping you from beating this minigame is your own sanity. Minigames with no fail condition. I mean, you could go insane. That's basically a fail condition. You could die of a heart attack while at the controller. You'd lose fishing then, probably. We head out to the pier, the boardwalk, whatever you want to call it. Which, in my opinion, this is like the glitchiest part of road that you ever drive on in the entire game. Because if you fall off, the game does not know what the hell is going to happen. And some weird things happen. Case in point. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you, game. Thank you. Well, alright, we'll do this part first. Where are you? And we get the last part of the trade side quest. Finally get that magazine we've been looking for. Yeah, this game loves its physics. We love it too. Make some mushroom stew real quick. Oh, Jade. You're making me wait, Jade. You're making me wait. Oh, the last house. Don't fall off this time. This guy's speaking an old travel language at us, so we attempt to communicate with him, and we get a stamp for it. Un bubble. Un bubble. Alright, so now we're basically done with the front area of the Pie Island, so let's go finish out the back area. But we're not going to take the normal route, because we got perfect. Grab ourselves gemstone, a coin, and we're gonna attempt to drive ourselves at this wall. Alright. We tried. Very unfortunate fall, but it's not too much of a time loss. It's just a quick warp back. We're just gonna take the normal route. Not me. Yeah, ducks drive on walls. Don't you know? Head on back. Do ourselves an obstacle course. So we got ourselves the obstacle course race here. We're gonna try and do it fast by eating ourselves over the side. Should be good. Perfect. A little slow in the landing, but I feel like if I finish under estimate, I should probably just try to pass it off as quickly as possible. We're a little behind schedule, so wanna try to get them caught up here as much as possible. We'll see what they say though when they come back. I think we were 10 minutes behind when I got started, so there should be 20 minutes or so in my estimate, extra potentially, probably 10 minutes in my estimate that I can save. So as we finish these jumps here to reach the goal, and we finish the obstacle course. We'll be waiting for you. Yeah, you'll never see me again. clean up this back section. God bless obstacle course. We only have to do it once. Even though that would be one I'd be fine doing twice, because that one's fun. I'd rather lava course have to be just done once, and then we can just do obstacle course twice. Last coin here, and we're going to warp to White Mountain as we have now finished Papaya. First off, we're gonna go say hello to this police officer again. He's gonna thank us for our hard work. Over here. Whoa, jump. I think I messed something up, but we'll clean up here in a sec. First, we're gonna have to make use of physics. Because boundaries are merely a suggestion in Road Trip. And we're gonna head over to this inconspicuous house containing an inconspicuous individual. It's Santa Claus, guys! Wow! I'm so impressed. Hey, Santa. Goodbye, Santa. He gives us a present. I'm so happy. We're gonna grab that coin. And, oh, wow, it's Bigfoot Joe. He's like, wow, don't tell anyone I hunt fake bears. I'm like, okay. He's like, alright, you're cool. Before we do anything else, I'm gonna clean up what I missed. I did miss one important thing. Gonna have to head all the way out this way. Forgot we needed to go into that house first before coming down here last time, so... I have to come talk to Blacklist Morpheus. I'd rather call him Morpheus. Speaking of which, we did have that Matrix run earlier, so... He'll actually give us his body. Don't think about that in any weird context, please. He gives us the bus body, and now we have to head back up here and be like, yo, he's not a ghost, what the heck? Solve the ghost mystery. Now we grab this coin. We're gonna head back down to the lower White Mountain area. Hit the skids for the kids. That coin. Stop in here. Turning that flower we picked up way back in the fire. Get a picture of the curling minigame here. What's the strat for curling here? We don't do it because this is annoying. We'll save this for later. There is a strat though. We do have a strat, but we're not doing curling right now. We need some cash money. So we're just gonna attempt to eat ourselves over the fence, but we'll just go through the tunnel at this point. Some nice tunnel reverb effects. You need to immediately stop and turn around. Now we got a little bit of a back river section to hit here. As we clean up some of the last few picture shops and coins that the developers decided to hide out here. And we'll try to avoid physics launches because this road is also notorious for just throwing us around. Here we can make a bit of a cut by going across the middle. You're gonna head all the way back here because there's a coin back here. Swing all the way around for this dang picture shop. Hop back up on the road. Get some speed going here. Picture shop. For some reason this one is kind of buried a bit. Clips into the ground texture, or the ground. Just a tiny bit. We reached the end of this section here, try not to throw ourselves off. Okay, well, that's fine. Because we have big tires. Which means we don't care about your walls. Now we hit ourselves at the same polis. Right, it'll hopefully be nighttime. Perfect. Alright. So now we got ourselves the ruins section to complete, which is the pinnacle of tedium, in my opinion. Because it is the same thing over and over and over again. Like 4 times, 5 times. Right, yeah. Big tires, we literally... Your walls are nothing to me. As we should be picking up some of the actually very last few coins. Provided we didn't miss any. Because with 100, sometimes you do. You know what? That's okay. As we... What? So there's just a pen there, and that's important because the guy driving around the ruins, who apparently is probably like the curator or something, he's like, yeah, I lost my pen. I don't know where it could be. I don't know where my pen is, guys. I lost it. Personally, when I miss coins, it's actually some of the ones out here. In this like last section where we grab coins. Mainly that one you see flashing on the minimap right now, I always forget that picture shop exists over there. So now we're gonna go turn in the pen and finish up this ruins section. As actually, while we're here, I think we are short a coin. We may have to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt. And now we're gonna have the best picture in the entire game. We're gonna take a couple seconds to look at this. Perfect. Sand. Well, so because I'm missing a coin, I am going to have to check bars now, unfortunately. So we're gonna probably lose about 5 or so minutes, which is a-okay. I got like 20 minutes of leniency, so we are good. Hello, bar. Okay, so it's not San Polis. I am missing a coin, right? Yeah. Let's check. White Mountain. What's next? Oh shoot. God bless one final coin that we're missing. Ah! Peach Town. Peach Town will do it. Just gotta follow the river a bit here. One of the usual suspects, actually. So, as you can see the map attempting to load. So is it actually? I wonder if it's actually back here. Okay, did I go the wrong direction? Last coin's always the hardest sometimes. South of Peach. I know exactly which one this is now. I know exactly which one it is. It is the one in the ocean right next to the beach. I forgot this way back at the start of the game. Should be right over here. There we go. Alright, time loss complete. Let's go. We now have all 100 coins in the game. So, now that we got this, we can finally, and I mean this legitimately, finally start doing some racing. Oh. So we're gonna kick it off right here with River Raceway. So enjoy some music as we get this race through. What is River Raceway needed for? We need to have at least a rank B license, so we do have to complete all the rank C races. As game likes to slow down there. But yeah, we need to complete all rank C races to get ourselves a rank B license. Because we need to complete exactly one rank B race first game. So we do have to do all rank C, unfortunately. Now, yep, Lisa. We need to do Night Glow. So we do have to become a rank B. I'm back. You got chicken? This is a strictly duck game. But yeah, welcome back. We are going to fly through these races real quick because we have basically the best set of parts in the game. I could find the duck section at my local store. Alright, final lap here, we're at a raceway. I will say the soundtrack is good for what it needs to be. All the races got the nice little like tunes. You got four songs for the open world, which is all you really need. It's overall just heck of the soundtrack. Do a 360 cross finish line, because why not? Now we got Silk Track here. So the gimmick of this course is it's wet. It's all you need to know. It's wet. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard race course. Basically an oval with a chicane. So we get to fly around this thing. Big tires don't have any like snow stat, but they do have a wet road stat. But basically, they're just general all around off-road tires. So. Whack, whack. I gotta boost yourself straight to the finish line. Swag. Skids for the kids. So now, move on. Got some more racing to do. And we now have a fan club. We get it going here on Minor 49 Raceway. The thing about this one is the long S's section. Along S's section, there are shortcuts we can take since we have big tires, so we will be making advantage of this because this section is actually hell to drive through without this. Children's game category, I guess? I mean, I played this as a kid. I never beat it as a kid, but yeah, it's because basically what this game is it's actually part of a series called Choro Q, which is actually a brand of toy cars from Japan. You kind of pull back, wind them up. But the thing about Chorokyu cars from Japan is they have a little slot in their back to like put a coin in them. And apparently they, depending on what kind of coin you put in them, they'll actually do like tricks and stuff. So I guess they somehow got video games made for these toy cars. So that's why all the cars are like weirdly proportioned, because they're actually based on the toy cars. So Road Trip Adventure is actually the third game in the Chorokyu high grade series of games. So it's known as Chorokyu HG3 in Japan. There are only 2 other high grade games released. Only one other one was released in NTSC regions, which would be known in NTSC regions as Gadget Racers. Or I believe in PAL it's called Penny Racers. And PAL also got the sequel to this game, HG4. I forget what it was called. Or no, this is HG2. HG3 was released in PAL only, outside of Japan. HG1 was released in both PAL and NTSC regions. And HG4 was released in everywhere, known as just Chorokyu here in the West. There's also a couple GBA games, I believe. I think there was a GameCube one, which isn't, well, it's not in this series of HG games. Yeah, I got a lot of releases here in the West, but it's been a long time since we've seen a new one. I don't know who has the license at this point, but hopefully, maybe we eventually see a new one. But I'm not really getting my hopes up. So now we gotta do rock climbing again. So once again, we like our physics. We like abusing our physics. Didn't make it all the way up. We can just go the rest of the way real quick. As we get ourselves right to the goal. Yep, European Gadget Racers is different from NTSC Gadget Racers, because I believe NTSC Gadget Racers is HG1. Right, yeah. A little confusing to keep track of, for sure. Right now we need to buy I missed something. Ah, I know what I forgot. Okay. Need our coconut money. Coconut money, and then we can go buy ourselves some racing tires, which we're gonna need for the rest of the game. Most of the rest of the game. Because for now we've been rocking with off-road tires and these big tires, so we need some actual road tires here if we're gonna get to the end of the game. Because we have a lot of road courses coming up still. Alright, cool. Let's get back to the garage, go workshop quickly. Yeah, Monster Cars is cool. We're not fully retiring them just yet. We still got some things we can do with them, but we got some road courses coming up, so we need a set of racing tires right now. No. Triangle button, please. Yeah, we are speedy little duck now. This will be the fastest duck you've ever seen. As we fly through Peach Raceway, really. Shortest course in the game, simple as 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now we got a few things to clean up here in Peach Town. We can turn in our trading side quest now. He gives us, I believe, the F1 racer body, which looks really jank, but it's whatever. Oh wait, we're sort of team up, really. Get ourselves the Peach doll. We're looking for James now. I believe that's him right there. Finally gonna give him a speech. Alright. And now we should have all the gemstones. Yep. Cool. And that should be Peach Town done. Entirely. Nothing else here for us. As we move on to my favorite course in the game, Ninja Temple Raceway. I actually like this course probably the most. Yep, this is the NTSC version, which is surprisingly, for once in a game that has a PAL and Japanese version, or that has a Japanese version, is actually the fastest. Surprisingly, NTSC is actually the fastest for both 100 stamp and any percent. So USA. Fortunately, PAL slowdown is a thing in this game. Shit. Missed the door. There's also a there actually is a NTSC K version of this game, I believe it is called. For Korea has a version which has NTSC frame rate, but with the kilometers as a unit, which also doesn't suffer from the Japanese bugs, which actually may be the fastest version. But finding a Korean copy of this game is probably like next to impossible. So if somehow anyone knows to get a Korean copy of this game, I'm slightly interested in actually having a physical copy, because we do have the emulator files, but for Korean version, we do have files played on an emulator. But I'd like to see what a Korean or a physical Korean version is like. Let's let our duck go. Alright. So now we're gonna clean up some mini games actually. Start with the highway race. You want to challenge the speed guy, huh? Well, we are the speed duck, and we're going to prove that duck is better than guy. Only these dang cloverleaf junctions weren't so frickin' narrow. Perfect. Beat the best lap time. Now coming up is probably the worst minigame in the entire game. Oh boy. Volcano course. Shoot. That one's like the hardest one because that is straight down and blind. It is difficult. So, apologies, I'm not going to be able to read chat during this section. Need to... Alright, that's one. It'll be 110 that we'll have to beat here on this next one. So, as this one makes it do us twice, for inconsistency reasons. The force. I don't think I want to play this with the force feedback wheel. That sounds like an arm workout that I can probably live without. Alright, we're good. Lava course is out of the way. We did it. Alright. Time to switch off my notes for a second. Alright. So we got ourselves a maze here. Which we do have to beat twice, but we're gonna fly through here. I have it both memorized as well as I possibly can, but I also have a map that I am double checking just in case. Never hurts to have both. Sure. Yeah, it took me too long to realize that as well. Because, yeah, if you notice, all the rooms that I have moss in them. Which does actually indicate the right way. This is how you're actually supposed to figure it out as some dumb kid playing this game. But me, being a dumb kid, never did figure that out. So, unfortunately, at the time, the same map I used, and I'm using right now, existed. So, it basically always just figured out the map until I memorized it. And this is one of the mini games we do have to do again, so hope you enjoyed more maze driving. 3 minutes, no problem. Here. Swear ourselves. Oh god, wall, please. Bam. Alright. Maze is done. Now we got a little more racing to do. In fact, 2 more license races left. We one race away from getting our B license, and then we have one B license race to do. Nope. So this opening section, if I go a little too fast, I can actually launch myself, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. Don't want to lose a couple seconds for no reason, so... It's funny, because Nightglow is actually my second favorite race, after Ninja Temple. Because Nightglow, the whole trick is use racing tires and just save your jet turbine for the dirt section. It's way faster. Surprisingly, they used racing tires on that course. Or was that launch I was talking about? Wow, that was a full 360. That was some swag. Alright, we got our Visible B license. So quick. Get ourselves racing tires here. And the Nightglow Raceway. Try and work our way through the pack here. You don't want to be... This course is long, so we want to be careful with how much fuel we end up using with the jet turbine. Okay, so this section is all about using momentum with the jet turbine to actually steer ourselves through the dirt that we have like no traction through. But dirt section ain't too long, and we're right back on the road. Gonna have to lift and coast here a bit, save some fuel. The lap times are still looking okay. Pretty much sub 57 lap times are what we're looking for, so 53s are both really good. Yep, shortcut sucks. Don't ever take the shortcut on this track. It is garbage because it spits you out going the wrong direction too, and it's not actually shorter. It's actually just worse. Now that we're done with that, we got some sand poles to clean up. Grab myself the impressed Lisa's tune. Head over here. Alright, we got a drag race going on. Which is the easiest minigame in the entire game. Done. Beat him, beat the record. No problem. Alright, so now coming up, we got one of my favorite minigames. Figure 8. Game. So basically this minigame just consists of having to drive through these road courses with cones, and all we have to do is just complete them and without hitting cones. Oh shoot. Alright, step 2. Alright. Put ourselves around this corner. And, yes. This one that gets everyone on their first time. Because the trick is you gotta go up this way and then around the second square. That part really just gets everyone, because the map isn't much of a help. And we got the last one coming up. Okay. Alright, around there. Ooh, okay. That's figure 8. Alright, So, coming up is the longest race in the entire game. But that is 6 stamps right there. That is 6% of the game. Well, that's 5%, but we basically get 6% of the game done right there. So, coming up, we have the Endurance Run, which takes place on probably the best course in the game. And it's 10 laps, so buckle up. Here we go. Get used to seeing this course for a bit. Got about 7 to 8 minutes of this coming right up. How many times we're gonna lap other cars? Probably like twice, maybe 3 for some cars. Some of the AI are really slow. That's no secret. So one thing about this race too is that it actually has a pitting mechanic where you actually refuel. Alright, we need full fuel here. Alright. That was a little slow because I took a little too long on that pit stop. Basically, you can kind of control how long your pit stops are by how fast you enter them, because the game has to slow you down. But if you're going fast, the game doesn't like immediately like dead stop you to the like dead stop slow you down. It does take a while because it basically just throws your brakes on. So you kind of just take really short pit stops. Like that. We lose about a second that time. Top 3 time holders, I'm in first place with the world record at 3 hours 26. I believe second place is Frant, a Portuguese runner who actually devised the new route, at 3:38, 3 hours 38 minutes. And third place is Traverse. It's me, Traverse. He's third place with a time of 3:39. So I got about I got basically a 12-minute lead right now. But the interesting thing about France run with a 3:38, when that run was posted, we all kind of freaked out in the community for a bit because that beat the record we had, and he was playing on PAL. Like he took the world record by a minute, and he was playing on PAL. So I'm hoping that eventually France can get his hands on a copy of NTSC and put the time in, because he's basically probably the best route we had for Hundo Stamp came from him, and didn't just came out of nowhere, just submitted a Hundo Stamp world record run, and he's so different from what we normally did. So like that alone, that routing alone saved 13-ish minutes from the record. So, and honestly, it's hard to tell how much further we can push the category, because if we get better parts earlier, we could actually probably save more time. Hasn't had really active like innovation for Hundo Stamp in a while, so basically, after he came out with that route, I pushed the time down as far as I could get it to the 3:26, which ended up being the first sub 3:30 time for Hundo Stamp. And that's basically where we are today. Most of the other times on the board for Hundo Stamp were from way back in like 2014, 2015 days, when the game was like first getting kicked off as a speed game. They'd have Hundo Stamp races. So that's where a large majority of those other times came from. Then Konasumi came in, posted a time. Then Traverse came in, took the world record. Then Frant, then me. So that's about there's your world record progression for a Road Trip Adventure 100 stamp. That's all I got for you. We now finish this. $10,000 for our first prize. But now we go straight from the longest race to the longest minigame. That's a good sign to see. My city almost complete. That means we didn't miss anyone. Everyone's favorite. We're gonna play some golf. We got 9 holes ahead of us. Let's go. You've seen Rocket League. But now we got car soccer, or car golf. Don't worry, we do have car soccer coming up at a later point too, don't worry. That will be happening. Are we staying in the cup? Are we staying in? I think we're good. Yeah, let's go. Basically for the stamp, all we have to do is complete it at least at par, I believe. Maybe 1 under. But basically, to be fast, we're going to be very much under par. For sure. Gotta use the duck iron here on this one. Yeah, this minigame is probably could have been made less annoying, but if it wasn't for the ball being the worst physics object I've seen, period, like, this is very unnecessary, this time right here, where we wait for the ball to stop. But we take it all the same. Overshot. Yeah, we're playing golf. Who needs Rocket League, baby? We got car golf. Oh my god, come on. And this is the pain of golf. Golf is a cruel mistress sometimes. Okay, again. Alright, we're gonna stop being bad at the video game. The important thing about this one is not to overshoot, so even if I don't get a hole in one, it's not a huge deal right now. I just don't want to overshoot, because that makes this hole like 10 times worse with those rocks back there, so we just want to lightly chip it. Yeah, the real speed strat to golf is hitting the pole, because the pole stops the ball dead, like every time. Hey, Kona, what's going on, man? Golf Pog champion indeed. Is this gonna go in? Nah, there's no way this goes in. That's still a really good shot, though. We'll take that. Nice little eagle there. Alright. Looks short. It's fine. Golf clap. And the pain of golf, it's gonna roll all the way to the crease of the green. Thank you. Thank you, golf. Alright, well, this is probably the least interesting hole, because it is just long shot after long shot after long shot. So, try and get it in here. I think that's short again. That should be right there. Mario Golf doesn't have anything on Road Trip Golf. Bang. Alright, thank you, hole 7. Very cool. This is now the cheesiest hole. Cool. Alright, I'll take that. I will take that to the bank. I hope. Yeah, close enough. Set up an easy shot, just nick her in. Golf ball, please. Oh no. Whatever. We're still doing good. And we got hole 9. Last one. We can escape this hellscape that is the golf course. Yes, this is a racing game, by the way. No doubts about it. This is what peak racing game looks like for the PlayStation 2. Gran Turismo? Nah, we got Road Trip Adventure. A little far, but that should do. Oh yeah, speaking of how jank this game is, you'd think that for this section, you'd want off-road tires because this is clearly like grass, right? Well, no, racing tires. This counts as road. This is road. I have road level grips here. It's so great. Literally 200 IQ. This is road. Goodbye, golf. I will not miss you. give you my stamp and get me out of here. Perfect. Alright, let me check my notes. Alright, we're going to, not the map, we're going to my city. Last city complete now. Or second to last, because we'll have Cloud Hill to do. First off, stop in the parts shop here. To buy HG studless tires and hard pad brakes. These are special tools we will need later. Basically, just a lot of text, a few mini games to manage through. Yeah, sure. We do need 2 teammates now, because that's a mechanic that's in this game. Is you can have teammates. It's basically useless to us for speedrunning, with the exception of one minigame. We need them once. Yeah, they are legit cars, most of them. There's just a couple meme bodies in the game, like the duck. We got a minigame coming up here. Simple little race. So the important one is this game is, or this minigame here, notorious rubber banding. If you'll just look at him on the map, you can see him. He rubber bands hard. So you can actually, if you end up leading into the first corner, there's a chance he could rubber band hard enough to actually beat you. So you gotta be a little careful with that one. Whatever. Throw people on the team. Whatever, just smash your text. Okay, so we're gonna climb the tower here, and then I'm gonna warp back to the Q's factory here, just for the sake of making a safety save. I'm going to make my one safety save right now. Just gonna go over my old save file. Not a huge deal, but we're gonna make a safety save. Because the one place I'm worried about the game crashing is the body shop over here. I've had it happen to me at the end of the run once, and I've never not made a safety save since. So here we go. Exit. As long as we exit okay, we should be good. Alright, we're good. It's always a bit of a sweat. And thank you, most useless building in the game. that should be everything, except over here we have another quick long minigame. So we got the Q's Rally, which basically consists of we have to drive to almost every city in the game, and we're on a timer. Why not? Right, yeah, you can buy the dev parts, late game, end game devil parts on another save via the bank. But that's about it. You can also like overflow glitch it, which I've never done, but no, do I think I will, because that requires hella patience. That's a lot of roulette you gotta play.
Is now a good time to read some donations?
Oh, go ahead, please. You're all good to read.
Alright, we have a $5 donation from the BPG13 saying, thanks for having me. Here's something for the next run. Winky face. Thank you so much for the donation. We also have a $6 donation from Knight that says, quack. Thank you guys so much for the donations. And just to let you guys know that we are at $675 and we would like our goal to be $1,150. And so to encourage you guys for donations, we have some more bid wars available. We have Project Base Save or Kill the Animals. Currently, right now, Killing the Animals is ahead with $5, and then we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Donkey Kong is in the lead for $20. And so we still also don't have any donations for the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Character Bid War. So if you would like to see Violin play as either Big Norm, Coco Pasadena, Komodo Mo, Brio, Nina Cortex, or Penta Penguin, or Spyro, get your donations in for any of those, as these runs are coming up and they're coming up fast. So get your donations in for those.
Alright, thank you. Yep, thanks everyone who donated. Quack quack indeed. As we struggle along here on dirt course with our road tires. And we run out of fuel too. Oh my god, no. Alright, we're right here though. It's just last corner. Not a huge deal. Physics, we don't need physics where we're going. Get ourselves to the door. Let's get ourselves off-road tires though, and let's actually have a decent time driving on dirt. Yeah, this game has its own idea of what physics are. That is for sure. Like that. Right there. That was exactly what I'm talking about. We'll probably see more of that too coming up. We got one of the worst road. This is like the worst road in the game for just random physics launching. In fact, we're turning on fun physics. We're going wing up. I want less gravity, please. Well, I'm gonna try to avoid physics launching here because I want a good time. finally roll into White Mountain here. Here we go. Oh, door. Yep. 100 miles an hour plus on icy dirt roads. Psh, no problem. We have duck.
That's Minnesota for you.
Yeah, this is Minnesota. For sure. This is what it looks like right now outside my window. $100-mile-an-hour ducks just flying right outside my window on their icy roads. So we are gonna make this a little easier. We're just gonna follow the river here, not follow the long windy paths, just because we can actually run out of gas in this section. Yep, people really do go way over the speed limit in the ice still. It's crazy. Every time, first time snow falls each year, you gotta stay off the interstate because people forget how to drive for that one day. It takes one day of like 20, 30 crashes, and people finally remember, hey, maybe we should not drive fast on snow. Make a bit of a cut here, save some time. Same applies to. So we finally roll into Peach Town here. Barely any fuel left. Well, at least for Fuji City, we can take a bit of a shortcut. We just head back this direction, but then we head off this way. It's a bit shorter to head out this way instead of following the road. He's talking about basically everywhere location. It's Minnesota, California, literally it doesn't matter where you're at. People drive worse when there's literally any amount of water in any form on the road. Finally got the last leg here. This map is trying to load. Map? What the heck? Hello? What? I've never seen that before outside of doing like double speed glitching. I've never seen that happen going normal speed. What are you doing, game? What? That's crazy. Ah, there's the green dot. If you look at the map, you'll see a green dot chilling over there. Don't know why it's there, but... Oh wait, I need the Q's factory, that's right. Not the rally center. And done. Alright. Cleared Q's rally. I missed. So building I missed. Where have I not entered? The statue should be built, right? Yeah, not yet. What am I missing? Dang. Police station, right. And there we go, perfect. Alright. Up to right here. Alright, so now my city's done. So now we got a couple minigames to finish up here. Starting off with soccer. Because, once again, who needs Rocket League? Oh, sure. Alright, so the objective here is just score 3 goals. That's the minigame. Are you serious, game? Game, please. Oh no. Rocket League in 2002, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, if you mess up the kickoff, this game gets a little hectic. Because it is just exactly what Rocket League is. It's people running into the ball mindlessly. It is absolutely just... But get the kickoff right, and you're supposed to do that 3 times. Alright, cool. Quack. Alright. One last minigame outside of the final city. And then we are almost done. So, gonna put some studless tires for ice and some weaker brakes actually. We're gonna go do curling. Or glide race. Alright, cool. We have to get at least one 100, and then we're good. So, first try, that's good to see. Other than that, what the heck? Oh, game? Alright, well, I'm not sure why. That is unfortunate. Never seen the game break that hard at that point. Yep, you missed lava course. Yeah, tires are right. I equipped the right stuff. I have just never seen the game break that hard. That was a little weird. Okay. Did I get the brakes equipped? Right? Yeah, okay. Hold up. We're gonna get this, I believe. Hold up. Okay, cool. Shoutouts to Doug. Did I really get the... Alright, thank you, curling. So yeah, curling also has the chance to just not take your score, and you have to restart it. This minigame is... it's the secret boss, I swear. Curling Omega Lol. Game, please. Stop doing this to me. I wanna... Okay. How's run? We're doing okay. I wanna check my brakes real quick, because something ain't right here. Curling wants to stop bullying me, we'd probably be doing a bit better. Yeah, everything is in order. Curling is just not a fan of me today. Perfect, okay. We got our 100, now we just gotta get 50s. Or, okay. Alright, let's get another 100 and we're good. Game. I'm so sorry, everyone. This is kind of bad. My apologies. Alright, another restart. This is probably the worst I've done at curling. So, welcome to the casual experience, because playing this minigame normally, this is how it is. This minigame is actually kind of bad. I'm gonna blame curling, and everything's gonna be okay. We're still moving. Game still thinks we're moving? I'm so confused. Okay. This game is well made. No, I'm just kidding. I love Road Trip. Alright, we're Why is it breaking so hard? I'm so confused. We specifically equip weaker brakes just so that this doesn't happen. Alright, I'm gonna give it 3 more attempts. Need to get 50, 50, 100, or 200s or something. Alright. We may have to come back to this. Make curling the actual final boss or something. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go move on. I'm not gonna bore you guys. That's just unfortunate. Game's not playing nice. Alright. Now we'll work on our stuff here in Cloud Hill. So, right here, got our 1 lap race around Cloud Hill. For real though, curling is not playing nice today. I've never seen it be that bad. Alright, time to show ducks fly. First real trick is getting on the ramp at speed, because alright, there we go. Yeah, most people consider that one of the hardest minigames, but it's all about getting the height, as much height as possible, so that most of your momentum when you're landing on the platform is down into it, rather than sending you sliding across it. I already got duck, so head over to paint shop. Good. Make sure we have picture album done. And what are we missing? Items. This is where we double check pictures, see what we missed. 37, 41. Alright. Should know where those are at. Headed back simplest. Yep, these two right here. Yep, photos coins. That's it. That's 41. Oh, that's 47. Let's see. Is it? It's 46. Yeah, sample is photoshops. There's so many, it's pretty easy to miss one or two. Right, there it is. Alright. Pictures. Alright. Now we're gonna give curling one last shot. Alright, we're looking good. Hey, we did it, boys. There we go. We're good. Curling is done. First try, baby. Cap. Alright. Well, now this is a good chance to check. We have everything. Yep, that should be one we're missing. And we should be missing that one too. So as long as those are the only two stamps. Alright, we're good to go. We are on to the last race of the game. And the last big glitch of the game. Let's see. Yep, this is the best skip in the game coming right up. So, if you'll remember that all we had left was doing some good old Grand Prix racing, we're gonna skip all that right here. So we got this gate man right here. We're just gonna move him over a bit towards the center of the gate. Alright. Get ourselves lined up. And if we hit him just right, we're gonna launch backwards in the text cutscene and fly all the way over Cloud Hill. Ducks really do fly. Then we overflow back around right behind the mansion, close the text box, and we are in the mansion of the president for the final race. So, last 3 laps here on Endurance Run against President with the best music in the game. Yeah, the fuel's looking a little weak. We can lift and coast though. We should be good. We should be fine. We got a lead built out. Lifting and coasting is not a problem. Alright. And coming up here, we'll have a credit sequence, and then as soon as I'm presented with the last 2 stamps after the credit sequence, it'll be time. Unless you want to cut it now, that is a possibility. Because all that's left is a nice little credit sequence, and then we're just presented with the last 2 stamps at the game. Up to you guys, Gooby. Alright, we can do it, it's fine. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, so this was Road Trip Adventure 100 stamp. Thanks to the RTA community, everyone. You guys are all super awesome, so shout out to you guys. Shout out to those of you who donated. You're all super awesome as well, doing great causes to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. That's pretty much what I got. Thanks to everyone in chat. Thanks to everyone watching. You all are super awesome as well. Checking out this super awesome run. It's this slog fest of a marathon run. As we check out the duck going through. Yeah, you made the right choice for sure. Yeah, best car PG ever. Shout out to you, Kona, specifically. Yeah, your runs got me into running this game. So shout out to you specifically. You're super awesome, man. Appreciate all the runs you do. So thank you so much to you specifically. Less than 3, for sure. So, once again, this is a super awesome game. We have an 90% category. If you're not interested in 3.5 hour, 4 hour runs, we have a nice 15-20 minute 90% category that's super easy to learn. So, and we do accept emulator runs, so don't have to worry about getting yourself a copy of this game. So, we'd love to have more people come join the game. We have a Discord. You can find it on our speedrun.com page for sure. Shout out to Midwest Speedfest for letting me run this game, obviously. Shout out to you guys for putting on awesome events all throughout the year. So, yeah, super awesome. Thank you, everyone. time. Alright. Once again, that was Road Trip of Hunter 100 Stamp. Thank you so much for watching. And, sure, Gooby will be here in a second to send me off.
Thank you so much, Holmes. All right, we're going to go into a quick intermission, and then we're going to go ahead and get started with Nintendo Land Metroid Adventure.